All right, athletes. So let's talk addiction, because I'm on my way home from work right now, and I would like nothing better than to stop at this place on the way home and get some donuts. I am just like wanting a donut right now, multiple donuts, if you will. So I'm not gonna do that as bad as I want one, but it's because I recognize, and a lot of times this is where we have to start, is recognizing that it's the addictive things that are within us, from not only like actual like mass doses of sugar and things like that our body becomes addicted to, but the mental part as well. Those addictive behaviors are really hard to overcome at times, and so it doesn't have to just be drugs and alcohol. It can be something as simple as salt and sugar. And that's really what has more people in bad health in this country and probably around the world than just about anything else. And I could be way off, but these are just my instincts, because more people are prone to eat and intake sugar and salt than they are, say, alcohol or hard recreational drugs, things like that, or even prescription drugs for that matter, because you have children. So just off of that alone, childhood obesity is a much higher rate than, I'm sure, addiction to painkillers and things like that. So, but the bottom line is HWPO is a mind, body, and soul experience. And so I drove past the place. It's in my rearview mirror. I'm not going to worry about it. There's a couple other donut places on the way home. I'm not going to stop and get it. Now, that being said, when you want to reward yourself for something, certainly you can. But then let's take into consideration what the setbacks might be, is that you aren't any further away from kicking that sugar habit or that habitual state of mind that says, like, I just can't overcome this. So sometimes the delayed gratification is worth it. So not to have it when you want it, but maybe get something later when you don't really want it, and then you'll realize you didn't really need it as much as you thought. It's a kind of a weird process to try to, envision, but yeah, when you don't want a donut, then you just don't want it, so it doesn't matter. So get the donut when you really don't want it, and then you realize how much you didn't need it to begin with, even when you really wanted it. So I don't know, there's something weird about that. And you can just practice it by going home and having like some strawberries or some cherries or a peach or like a really sweet piece of fruit or something like that, and reward yourself in different ways. Hopefully this helps, because open and honest communication is something that I think is crucial. So when people see me, that they don't think like, oh, he's always eating healthy and he's like, he never, has these thoughts or anything. No, absolutely. Because we all, from certain ages up, are addicts based off of the campaigns that were launched into our homes by way of television for sugary cereals, McDonald's, all of these places that have taken, our lives by storm and have been the mainstay of so many, people's lives, and then generationally. So it's not only us, but then we passed it on to our children, and in some cases grandchildren. So it's tough. It's tough at times, but we certainly can overcome. And if we can learn to recognize these behaviors within ourselves, then we can certainly start from there to unlearn those behaviors. It just starts with one simple acknowledgement, one stand, and that stand for me got a little bit closer, because it was like, okay, I'd really like a donut, but I'm not going to have one. So guys, hopefully this helps. And like I said, I want to be open and honest and make sure that people understand that everybody has these feelings, or everybody can have these feelings, or maybe not everybody has them anymore because they've overcome them. But we're all in this together. It's a fitness community, and I really believe no matter what it is you do, whether it's powerlifting, CrossFit, any of those things, we are athletes in our own right, and certainly can understand the ups and downs, the successes and failings like no other group can, who don't put themselves out there like athletes do on many levels. So guys, have a fantastic day. And feel free to share in the comments, anything like that. And yeah, just have a beautiful day. And remember, eat well, be well. Health and fitness may not be the same thing, but they're a wonderful marriage. And yeah, we can put those things together on a daily basis. HWPO, hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association.